What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So, guys, there is a civil war in NegroTube, affectionately known as Black YouTube. We've seen people taking sides over the Just Pearly Things debacle. Some of the brothers is on one side, and you have fan bases that's upset and pissed off. Guys unsubscribing from me, which I really just don't give a damn. I don't know why y'all threatening me, because I just don't care, right? But you know, some of you brothers got your panties in a bunch. Y'all are unsubscribing and going over there with Pearly, which is cool, because I'm still going to be rich. But anyways, I've also noticed that some of the YouTubers have been getting into it also. And of course, some of these YouTubers, I know. Now, recently, you brothers sent me a clip of the D6 show, which is Six the Goddess and Danica Marie. And by the way, both of them look real good. Soon as I get my welfare check, I will be over there tricking it off. All right. But anyways, brother Anton Daniels, who has a difference of an opinion than me on the subject. I know that because I have talked to him about it, and some of the other brothers do too. He pulled up to the D6 live stream basically to try to, it seems like, settle a beef between him and Six the Goddess that is going on right now. I think that she felt like he was talking about him and he wanted to jump on to say something. So I'm gonna play that and I'm gonna come back.
Go ahead, Anton.
Why do you do that? Like, why do you create the narrative before we even had a conversation?
I don't need to have a conversation with you, Anton, because you lie.
What did I lie about?
I don't want to go back and forth with you. You always say you never saw the video. You always say you never saw the video. You always say you don't know what someone is talking about.
What did I lie about specifically?
What did you come on here to say, Anton?
I came to say that this is some fake shit, Six, because you know you got my number in real life.
What
and
do I need to say?
Anytime, no, if you're gonna let me speak, let me speak. Anytime that anybody has ever had a question, you know we didn't always reached out to each other. I even when motherfuckers that I was rocking with, that I was paying, that I was having conversations with, when they was coming against you, I never turned on you. Never. And no. Hold on. You know this. You know this because we had real conversations in person. You sat in my crib and we had these conversations. You know I defended you. You know I never mentioned your name one time. We didn't always disagree on almost everything that we stood on. Me and you had a conversation about how much we disagreed in my motherfucking kitchen. And I told you specifically, I said, yo, if you ever got a problem with me, if you ever have any disagreement with me, all you got to do is hit me personally, and I will tell you to your face whether or not I got a disagreement with you. And then next thing you know, I look up and I see my name in your mouth publicly. And it's like, wait a minute. How is my name in her mouth publicly when specifically me and you agreed that if we ever had a problem with each other, we would call each other directly? I don't understand. Like, how you gonna say one thing publicly and then move differently privately when me and you personally had a conversation and we agreed how we was gonna move when it came to each other? I ain't never talked smut on your name. I ain't never said nothing negative to you. I defended you against the very people that had their name in your mouth when it was against my own best interests. I held you down. I always held you down. And even when I thought that you had a problem, you said you had a problem with one of my homeboys. And I specifically called you when I said, yo, that ain't even the case. I remember specifically when you told me, yo, I unfollowed you because you was aligned with this person that I thought I had beef with. And I said, that ain't got nothing to do with me and you. I got a direct line to you. I hit you up if I need you. I hit you up if I have a disagreement with you. You ain't never got to worry about nothing, regardless of whether or not me and you disagree on this issue or that issue. And you told me to my face, Anton, I know you disagree with me, when it comes to this whole black issue or FBA or whatever, but I understand you move differently because your actions show that you actually support black people. You married a black woman. You got a black daughter. You showed me love. I flew you first class to Detroit. I put you in the best suite. I had you in my kitchen. We talked directly, face to face. You kicked it with my wife. You text back and forth with my wife. And now you want to sit here and act like we ain't got a direct line to each other. And then I look up and motherfuckers like, yeah, Six is saying this and that about you or whatever, so on and so forth. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Let me hit her up. I look up, unfollow me on Instagram, the whole 9 yards. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I thought we had a direct connection and we didn't let none of this online bullshit get in between us. If I have a problem with you, I'll call you directly. If you got a problem with me, you call me directly. I ain't never put your name in my mouth. Ever, never in a negative way. And you know this, you know it to be true. So what's happening? Like, why would you do that if you know me and you didn't have this conversation personally?
Are you finished now? Can I talk?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What is wrong with me saying that due to your stance on Pearly, okay, which you are entitled to have, you a grown man. What is wrong with me saying due to your stance on Pearly, I just don't want to deal with you anymore? Why would I have to call you and say anything for what? You made it clear how you feel and I just don't want to deal with you no more.
And that's cool, but we agreed that we would say that directly and we wouldn't do that publicly.
Directly? For what? I'm supposed to go to your
because that's what we agreed to.
No, I didn't agree to that. You agreed to that. You said, hey, you could just come to me. And I was like, okay, I never said, oh, Anton, if we ever fall out, I'm going to come to you. There's no reason to come to you. You're a grown-ass man. I can't tell you what to do.
Rita, no. Did she not say this directly in our kitchen, in our crib?
Anton, let me ask you this.
That's crazy.
Who was this video about? Because I find it very interesting.
It was no. It was specifically. You want to know directly? I'll name names.
No. Because I find it very interesting that 24 hours before you made this video, I did a video about how white people need to keep black people issues out their mouth. The next day you made this video. Who was this about?
Specifically, it was about Courtney. And the reason that I went into detail about it, because I said that specifically it was women that was working behind the scenes trying to destroy us and had different people working. And it was more than just Courtney, but it wasn't just Courtney by herself, but it was people behind the scenes when we had got into it, because when she left the Peef Network the first time, she was working with my enemies. It was about a lot of different women, but it specifically, it wasn't about you. And it was not about Crimson Cure. I have never watched any of your streams about this whole Pearly thing. Okay.
So you still were willing to throw another black woman under the bus to put Pearly above and to take up for Pearly? And no. If this video was not about me, then why did you say this towards the end?
Go be getting it. Part of my very, very thankful, stop being envious, stop always looking to criticize, but instead look to add value and get your ass to work and push. When everybody else is grinding, you just sitting there twiddling your thumbs talking about I'm on vacation, I'm not shooting no content.
Now,
that's about B. Taylor. B. Taylor, specifically.
That's very interesting because I have you in a DM conversation with me saying, why haven't you been streaming? And I said, oh, because I just got back in town. I spent this week with my dad. I'm back on it.
How long ago was that DM, Six?
It was only a few months before that.
So what the hell are you talking about? I just had a conversation in the stream with B. Taylor, and I told B. Taylor, get your ass off your ass, stop taking vacations, and start streaming. No. And it's literally on the internet right now.
Do I need to rewind your words? You specifically said, stop talking about how you're not posting because you're on vacation. Not
months ago.
And you specifically said, keep on talking about how you're not posting because you're on vacation.
Months ago. And then I just talked to B. Taylor and we did a live stream together.
So you're saying I told her contact B. Taylor. B. Taylor will say that she had a conversation with you where she said that she's not posting because she's on vacation.
Let's call her. I'll pull her up right now.
I don't need you to call. I need you to answer the question. So she's
literally, it was about B. Taylor that I was talking about with regard to.
Specifically asking you. What I'm specifically asking
Why you
you.
quest with it's people in the chat that was in the live stream. They will tell you that it's true.
No. I'm not saying that you told B. Taylor you on vacation. No, I'm saying did B. Taylor, because in your video, your word said, keep talking about how you're not posting because you're on vacation. So you're saying that you had a conversation with B. Taylor and she said, I'm not posting because I'm on vacation.
No, she didn't say I'm not posting because
okay,
I'm
so
on
then
vacation.
who were you talking about?
This video was not about you specifically.
Why are you not answering my question? Who were you talking about when you said keep talking about how you're not posting because you're on vacation? Who were you talking
B. Taylor
about?
Specifically.
But B. Taylor did not say that. What you said was very specific.
She didn't say those specific words. No, she didn't say those. Hold on. The fact of the matter is,
the first time that I collabed with you, and you brought me on your channel, and you were like, "Hey, Sigs, welcome. You dope. You super dope. I read your book." Then later on the stream, you were like, "Yeah." I mean, I didn't read your book, but like you're a smooth talker, Anton. I know how you move. Okay, you tried to convince me that you collab with Nathan because you hadn't saw the 7-hour live stream, but I knew you did. So I already see the way you move. I don't need to come to you and say, Anton, I just want to let you know that you're over here degrading Black women to defend Pearl. And I don't agree with it. So I'm not going to be your friend no more. I don't need to do that. I'm allowed to say, hey, I see the way he moving. I don't think it's healthy. I'm not rocking with it. I'm just going to fall back. The only reason why I brought your name up in this stream is because somebody super chatted and specifically asked. Other than that, people was walking around saying, damn, how come Six ain't talking about Anton? I had no desire to say nothing about you. So I don't know why you up here trying to check me like I owed you a phone call to tell you I don't you and I don't.
All right, that's cool. I just wanted to make sure that we was on the same page. I'm with that.
Same page.
All right, cool. Y'all have a good one.
Have a great life.
If you remember, like Six the Goddess and Anton actually met up. I believe Six the Goddess went out to Detroit, and she used to appear a lot on Anton Daniels' live stream show. And shout out to Danica Marie. You notice she didn't say anything. She didn't get involved. I see a lot of sisters that want to get involved and jump in, but she didn't say nothing, right? And I like that about Danica. She's not messy at all. She didn't jump in, run in her mouth or anything like that. You got to give her props. But I think that really what the reality is that the whole Just Pearly thing has, and again, I don't know if they had problems before then, but I believe that she felt that, okay, because of the white lady, you've taken shots at me about being on vacation. And he said that I was talking about somebody else, B. Taylor. I have heard him mention the fact that, hey, certain sisters out here, you're not doing the work like her. That's why, y'all not focusing on the stuff. And again, I haven't listened to everything that Anton has talked about, although for the main parts about it, we're not in agreement about the situation at all, right? I will say that. He's not in the Black manosphere, so I'm not going to really, have too much anything to say about the brother. I've told him how I felt about him, offline, about the situation, not about him, but about the situation. Same thing with the lead attorney. I've talked to him. But now I just want to say this. This whole debacle with Just Pearly things is getting brothers in people. It's pulling out things like beefs between other folks on Black YouTube. It's happening all around. Like people who have actually met because of this situation. Somebody feels like, oh, that person took a shot at me. And I don't know if that was the case. He said it was, and she said it was. But I've noticed that that's what's going on, right? And it's all over the fact that whenever you feel like, and I've noticed about fan bases, it's tricky. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you don't say nothing, your fans don't call you a sellout, right? If you give an opinion that you for the Black community, okay, you hating, or whatever else, right? You're hating on her, you just mad because she's doing very well. If you take her side, then some people gonna say, you a sellout, I'm unsubscribing, right? Most of all these things that happen like this, when you have something that's so divisive as race and color and whatever, and for those people who come out a little bit more harsh toward the black community, somebody gonna be offended. So it looks like this thing has brought out some issues in between even personal YouTubers. Even me, I end up leaving the Black Manosphere over this, right? And I will say this, that if this lady can come in and, like I said, the responses from that can divide folks to this level, it just goes to show you how much she ain't even worth being over here in the first place. Look at what's going on right now, right? So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.